Hello and welcome everyone. Good morning, good evening, good night, wherever part of the globe you are logging in from. Thank you all so much for taking the time to log on to our Tuesday evening Zoom call today. Today we're actually going to have just a little slight twist in our lineup for this afternoon. So we're actually going to do a mindset training by our gold leader and coach and mentor, Mr. Peter Sween. So most of you all know him, right? He's the first gold leader in Trinidad and Tobago with the Live Good opportunity. He has experience in the network marketing industry in over 17 years. He's built teams of over 1,500 to 1,800 persons, right? Worked with persons to help them become a better version of themselves, to find that place that they have within themselves that they were not able to discover by themselves. So I want to urge you all to pay keen attention to what Mr. McSween is about to share with us tonight, because this could very well change both your life as well as your business. So I hand you all over now to none other than our coach and mentor, goal leader, Mr. Peter McSween.
Good night, everyone. Tonight I decided to do a training because we have our hands on a business that for some reason we tend to not really utilize the benefit we could get from the business. And sometimes what happens, the reason that happens for a lot of people is because either they check their friends or they check their family, or they try to introduce the business to them and they got shut down. And because they got shut down, they tend to, believe that the business don't work. But the business do work. What doesn't work is people seeing it the way you see it. So tonight will be a heart-to-heart conversation. It will not be heavy, just a heart-to-heart conversation. Sometimes people believe that if other people don't see it, then it don't work. And if different people is not doing it, then the problem is not that they don't see it the way you see it, is that what they're saying is actually true. And what you believe or what you saw when you saw the presentation, then that is not the truth. You see so many people becoming free. You see so many people after 5 months retire from their job. You've seen so many people making money in the business, but for some reason, you believe that it will only happen to other people, right? Somehow it won't happen to you. And you believe that, it's because, I don't know, I wasn't born to be financially free. All kind of different doubts go on in your head. And if you're honest with yourself, you'll say, even people who are in the business a while, they're starting to have doubts now. Because things not happening, how fast they want it to happen. Or they're seeing other people getting some level of success, they're seeing other people getting registration. And, they're saying, well, I'm doing everything right. I'm sharing the link on my page. I'm sharing the opportunity. I'm trying to stay strong. And that inner conversation starting to seep in. You might say no, but yes. And you know how I know that inner conversation is seeping in? You start to use words like, I ain't gonna quit, I mean, things are happening right now, but I'm still fighting it. You're starting to have doubts. Because let me tell you something, you can't control people's actions and their attitude. You can only control your actions and your attitude. So know that. So don't worry about what's not happening. Don't worry about, who not seeing the business the way you see it. Don't worry about none of that. You just stay focused on the focus. As our Crown Diamond always say, stay focused on the focus. Tonight I'm going to take the known to explain the unknown. I'm going to draw an analogy for you. And I really want it to sink into your psyche. All right? And I like to take the known to explain the unknown. I believe if I explain it this way, you will actually grasp what I'm trying to say. A case of water in the grocery is worth $25. If you take that water out of the case and they put it on the shelf, it's worth $2 for one bottle. Now remember, a case of 24. In the case, it's $25. If they take it out of the case and put it on the shelf, it's now $2. But 24 multiplied by 2, that's 48. So you realize the water just gone up. If you take that water now and put it in a gym, it may cost $5. If you take that same bottle of water and put it in a hotel, it might cost $10. If you take that same bottle of water and put it on a plane, it might cost $15. It's the same bottle of water. It's based on where it's positioned, where it is. The only thing that changed is the location. What am I saying? Everything starts with a change, whether it's the location, whether it's your mind, whether it's what you do, whether it's your mindset. Everything starts with a change. Change your location, change your friends, change how you speak. Change what you tell people about the business. Change how you're trying to expose the business to people. Change where you are exposing the business. Change, for example, if you are exposing the business on TikTok and it's not working for you, there are so many other places you can advertise your business. You can do it on Facebook, you can do it on Instagram. If those things are not working for you either, then use your mouth. Be creative. Create flyers. Create cards with your link. Put your link into a QR code and hand it out to people. So listen, this is a free health assessment. Just scan the code and take your free health assessment. You need to be creative. People will scan the code because for some reason, some people don't like to click a link because there are so many things outside there with link that hacks people's account. So you have to be creative, but know that you need to change in order for change to happen. You need to change the way you think. Everything begins with a change. Everything begins where you are. Sometimes you might be somewhere and you don't feel appreciated. You need to change. Change your location. You're talking to your friends and they don't appreciate what you have to offer. You need to change who you're talking to. Why you keep exposing the business to your friends and everyone is shutting you down? Two things that shows. You have real low-minded friends. You have broken friends. Because your circle have a lot to do about where you are in life. Have you ever been in a situation that you need some financial assistance now and you call all your friends and every single one broken? If you could call all your friends and every single friend is broken, in fact, they're swinging it and asking for you for money borrow. You ever call a friend and say, listen, you holding? Boy, holding, boy. I wish I needed $100, but if you had $100, I'd spend you. You ever hear friends tell you that? Then you need to wake up and realize the type of friends you have. You ever register a friend, right? And you want the business for them so much that they use your money, register that friend, and that friend can't even pay the subscription to show their gratitude. That friend can't even talk to one person Because if somebody exposed me to opportunity, they use their money. The least I could do is try to grow my business, to show some level of thanks, to show some level of gratitude. And a lot of you all, you might, you might, you might say, no, I never did it. But a lot of you all might be taking your money and registering friends. And they're not giving you back your money. If they don't even have money to register, they wouldn't have money to pay the membership, and they're not getting back your money either. And then it becomes an uncomfortable conversation. Because now you can't even expose a free health assessment to that person because they're ducking your call. And all kind of thoughts start to come inside their head. You start to think like Stewie. Because now you want back your money. If your friends can't afford to come into a business that is $9.95 membership, then that friend does not worth your time to even explain anything to them. The most you can do for that friend is let them take a free health assessment. Because we are looking for people to come into our business that you know they don't have what it takes to even build a business. Imagine this. It comes like you are the CEO of your own company, and you're walking down the road and asking somebody who is liming on the block, do you want a job in my company? You wouldn't do that. But yet that is what you're doing in your business. You're dragging anything up. We need to stop being desperate. A guy sitting down, could I get $1? Here what you're asking. Do you want to be in my business? That's basically what you're doing. Because if they don't have money to come in the business, then leave them out. Don't take your money and register them. I'm talking to a lot of people and they're doing that and they're hurting themselves. It's better to use that energy to find new people. You could lose a game with great players, but you cannot win a game without them. And there are only two ways to get great players. It's either you train the one that you have to come up to the level that you're looking for, or you trade them out and bring in great players. That's what you have to do. Don't try to force somebody to come into the business, because you'll force them to come in, you'll have to force them to pay the membership, and you'll be spending so much time on that person that you yourself lose the vision of why you yourself are even building the business. Think about that. We have to really have some kind of posture when it comes to building our business. We are losing it, guys. We are losing it. You're losing your posture when you're over-explaining the business to people. You're losing the posture when you're telling the person I'm going to register you, you'll give me back my money. I don't care how much friend you are. You're losing the posture when the person tell you, I don't have no money right now, handle it for me and I'll go handle you back. No. Once you're affiliate of Live Good, you're affiliate for life. Come back when you're ready. Because when they don't pay the $9.95, they just lose their position. They are not out of Live Good. You're in Live Good for life. Once you don't cancel your membership. Come back when life becomes better for you. Come back when you can handle a $9.95 membership. Because right now, you are so cash-strapped, right? That $9.95, because I have people telling me that, listen, Peter, well, they have to use that person to have a credit card. So basically it's $90 TT. And that person is telling them that $90 TT is bankrupting them. $90. If $90 have you on the breadline, then you definitely can't afford this business. You know what it sound like? It sound like a movie I saw a time. The guy went to rob a guy, and when he see how much money the guy had in his wallet, he take out money from his pocket and give the guy. You're so broken. And the sad thing about it, the people who are fighting it are those who really need the business. They really do need the business. But we can't need it for them. They have to participate in their own rescue. We are trying to rescue someone, and they're not ready to be rescued as yet. They are not hurting enough. They need to lie down on that nail a little longer. They are comfortable moaning and groaning. They are. So I'm telling you, those who are in the business right now, and you see some of your friends not paying their membership, don't lose heart. That's okay. Some people are scaffolding, right? Why is you on your way qualifying for whatever level? They register, and their registration help you to qualify for your level. But now that the building is complete, the scaffolding is removed. This is what you don't need to do, right? And if you're doing it, once you hit a level, keep going. Let me rephrase it. Once you reach a level, keep going. Because if you hit a level, you're going to stay there. Once you reach a level, keep going. Because one of the biggest downfall of success is your newspaper clipping. You focus so much on that newspaper clipping. Ooh, now I'm a silver. Ooh, now I'm a this, now I'm a that. Bronze is just 2 people. And if all you register is 2 people, I'm telling you, 1 month, 2 months from now, it could be on rank. You must never reach bronze and slide back to on rank. Come on. Because if you register 2, you could register 22. Even, the amazing thing? The average networker registered 2 to 3 people. But that is in the traditional networking business. Because the traditional networking business, they used to push overpriced products. So that person could only stay in the business maybe 1 month, 2 months while the excitement is still, high. But when they realize how much it costs for them, they say, nah, I good. But you are only staying in 1 month, 2 months in a $9.95 business. Something wrong with that. Any of your friends tell you to pay my membership for you, I will hand you back. Tell them, listen, when you could afford it, let me know. Because you're in the business. You just will be out of the matrix. Because no one, I'm telling you, absolutely no one, who don't have the Netflix membership, don't write Netflix and tell them, give me a grace now, go hand you back. Your account is on hold, and then it's suspended until you could afford it. Because I'm telling you guys, I know many people, for some reason, they could not pay the Netflix account. It went on hold 1 month, 2 months, and then they pay it and it back on, and then go 1 month, 2 months, and then they pay it and it back on. And then you know what they did? They leave it for a while. Months pass. And you know what I started to do? They ask somebody for their password. And upset upset when the person didn't pay their own Netflix account. Calling the person, what going on, boy? You ain't paying Netflix, or you had a Netflix account and you didn't pay in yours. You have been getting Netflix for free for months. Why it is, you cannot say, listen, let me help you this month. Because that is how human beings are. If they could get it for free, they will take it. But when it's time to put some skin in the game, they will start to make excuses. If you register someone with your money, that person has no skin in the game. They will not appreciate it. And we see it time and time again. When we sacrifice, it's a mindset behind it. When we sacrifice for something, it worth more to us. So change the way you think, change your location, because at the end of the day, if you undersell your business, then no one will appreciate what you have. And don't sell your products for member price to someone who's not interested in coming in the business. Full retail. This is a business. If you are not registering anyone, then at least make money by selling the products. Anyone who finds this $9.95 is a heavy, that person has never used a product. Because right now, I am like fish out of water because I don't have my ultra magnesium. If it at least that product, buy that product. If it at least the essential pack. If it at least a multivitamin, buy something from your business. At least try a product. Because what is the true value of this membership? Getting the product at member price. Getting the product at affordable price. The true value of this membership is the mission statement of the company. For people to get healthy, stay healthy, and do it in an affordable way. Guys, I'm telling you, the reason you are feeling the way you're feeling is because you are not building the business if you're feeling down right now. I'm in this business over a year and 3-4 months. I'm telling you guys, I've never felt down in the business. I've never. I'm excited about what I have my hands on because I have experienced hard. Because I've built other networking companies and was totally, I'm telling you, Live Good is the best opportunity I've ever saw in my life. You have to, Live Good could be whatever you want it to be, you know. It could be a way for you to make some extra income. It could be a way for you to get access to world-class organic supplements. It could be a way to make a difference in people's life. Increase health awareness. Just by sharing your free health assessment. When you are building a networking business, you need to develop and you need to create some level of momentum. If you are treating your business in such a way like, guys, I'm going to take the known to explain your known again. If you're standing in the airport and you see a plane coming down the runway, it starts to build up speed and then it slow down. Then it starts to build up speed again, then it slow down. You want to know what's wrong with that pilot. But that is how you guys are building your business. You get 2 registration. Before you continue to get more, you stop right there with 2. Or you get 5 and you stop right there. All of a sudden, you forget how to promote the business. All of a sudden. All of a sudden, like the business not working. You register 10 people personal. You're sure the business is working because you just made $250 US. out of your efforts. It costs you $50 to register. So you're in profit of 200 US. And still, you'll come months after and say the business doesn't work. I have something else to say tonight. If you're a bronze, right? Yes, it's the first level. Yes, Nada says it's one of the most exciting level because you just make back your money and you increase your income potential. But if you are just staying bronze, guys, you are leaving money on the table. You are leaving a lot of money on the table. Let me explain why. When you are bronze, you get paid on level 1 and level 2. What does that mean? When you register someone, you get 25 US. When the person that you register, when they register someone, you get $5. And your benefits stop right there when it comes to weekly benefits. Because when you're bronze, anytime any of your directs register someone, you get $5. And that money is paid weekly. But let's say the person you register, they register someone, right? Okay, you get the $5, but that person registers someone, you don't get any money. Now, if you are silver, you will get $250. If I go too fast for you, let me break it down and put name to it. Your name is John. You register Mark, you get 25 US. Mark registered Jenny, right? You get $5. That's if you are bronze. If Jenny registers someone, you don't get any money. If you are silver, you'll get $2.50. Suppose Jenny is the sponsor monster in the business, and Jenny register 100 people in the business. And all you do is that you just stay a bronze. You know what will happen to you? You just lost $250 US. If you are silver, you have gotten $250 from the person that Jenny registered. Now think about this. Let me just blow your mind on this. If Jenny is the sponsor monster and Jenny registered 100 people, and each of those 100 people register one person, you will have gotten $250 also. But because you are not a silver, you lost all that money. All that money. Because as a silver, you get paid 4 levels down. So it's not just about, let me just go bronze to open up level 13. Go silver and open up 4 levels where you could get money weekly. Because trust me, those $250 add up. One of my accounts, my custodian account that I have for my son, that I worked on send silver, I remember a week, just from the $250 and the $5, I got $111 in 1 week. 111 US in 1 week. Because that one of the guys who went silver in 6 days. And because that business was a silver, before he even went silver, all the registrations, I got $250. And the registration and his registration, who registered people, also got $250. Now let's try and just stay bronze. I would have only gotten maybe around, what, 30 US, if so much. How about that? And I lost 70 US. See how much money I'm leaving on the table? Guys, you are leaving money on the table. What happens to a lot of people sometimes too, when they reach silver, they go into a brain freeze. Because now, to reach gold, right, silver is 20. Gold is 100 active members on your team. But there are different ways to reach gold. You can work with people in your team who also, have some people that they want to register. But if you not coming to the training, or if you not growing yourself, because your business will only grow up as high as your self-image, If you're not growing yourself, if you don't know how to, not just about putting people in, because the challenge is not putting people in, you know. The challenge is keeping them in. And keeping them in is a growth process for you, because you need to have that personality that people will want to be in business with you. And even if things are not happening, you can collaborate and make something happen. Too many times when things go wrong, we go with it. Too many times when your downline quit, you quit too. Too many times, all we're doing is watching and waiting. I had 20 spillovers because those people didn't pay. Imagine that. I have 20 spillovers. I haven't registered not a single person. But based on where I am in the matrix, I have over 20 spillovers. And you upset when the spillovers drop to 10. You upset with the upline, you know. Remember, you ain't putting not a person. You waiting on spillovers. And you upset. And all of a sudden, the spillover dropped to 5. And then all of a sudden, from the time it dropped to 5, you feel the business isn't working anymore. However, you haven't even worked the business as yet. So when your spillover gone, you gone too, because you're coming for spillover. Guys, the business is more than that. I honestly don't even promote the spillover. Yes, there is a mechanism in the business that our CEO find it so generous to put in, because this guy wants everybody to win. He just wants everybody to win. People who have never made any money networking marketing, people who have never made any money in online business, he just wants everybody to win. And I'm telling you guys, if you register and you buy a product, you already won. Because you get access to high quality supplements at the most affordable prices with the highest ingredients on the market. You already won. So know what you have your hands on. Be excited about what you have your hands on. And share the information to everyone you know. Be proud of what you have your hands on. Don't just come in. This is not a spectator sport. This is a participator sport. This is not for you to sit in the bleachers and watch the game playing. This is for you to come on the field and have some fun. Too many of us are sitting in the bleachers and watching the game. Come on the field and have some fun. Come and take a sweat. As they say, come and take a sweat. Come and be excited, because if you have 20 spillovers, it might look plenty to you. But 20 spillovers, if you register not one person, there's no check match money for you. And all you're getting from the matrix is $5. That's all you are getting. $5. But if you register one person, you're getting 25 US. In order for you to get 25 US from the spillover method, because the matrix is the smallest part of the compensation plan. In order for you to get 25 US without you do anything at all, you need to have 100 spillovers in your business. And for that to happen, which means everybody above you is doing something and you doing absolutely nothing. Does that sound fair? Bring something to the table. If you don't know how to talk to people, then connect with a coach or a mentor and get some tips. If your friends are not listening to you, connect with a coach and mentor and let us talk to them for you. But don't you talk to them, blow them away, and then now to send us to them when the mind is already made up. A lot of people do that. The person say, no, I'm not interested in that. That don't work. Not me and them online thing. And you still want to call your mentor and say, listen, I want to talk to Susan. I want to talk to Jack. You already talked to him. He say he's not interested. He say he don't want no part of that. But you still want to hand over that person to your mentor. No. A man who is convinced of his own opinion will be of the same thing still. Leave him be. Hold your posture and share your business to people who looking. If they're not, we are looking for the lookers. If they're not looking, we are not looking for them. And I will end this training how I started it. Remember, it's not about the bottle of water. It's where the bottle of water is placed. It's not about who you're talking to. It's the quality of people you're talking to. It's not about sharing the opportunity on social media. It's which social media give you the right traction. Which social media suit your personality. Because you will hear some people say, I'm getting real success with TikTok. I have never gotten any success in TikTok. I've gotten some success in Facebook. I've never got any success in Instagram. I've gotten success in talking to people one-on-one. Hey, John, what are you doing right now? What I mean? I want to send some information for you. Take a look at it and tell me what you think. That's it. I do presentation and I don't show anyone the presentation direct. I share information, tell them, take a look at it, tell me what you think. What I'm doing, I'm pre-qualifying them to know if to go any further. You guys are not pre-qualifying anyone or just dragging anybody up, bring them into your business, they're frustrating you, and you yourself want to quit. Guys, hold your posture. Hold your vision of where you see yourself. Because this is your dream. This is not their dream. Nurture it. Be excited about it. Don't just get in. You need to plug in order to stay in. Some people just get in, but they're not plugging into any information. They're not following the diamonds on them on Facebook. You're not following the leaders. You're not even following Live Good page. Recently, someone I told them, I say, you find a health assessment really exciting. What health assessment? You in a business and you ain't know a health assessment come out, they send an email for you. It's on social media. All your friends doing the health assessment that ended up in somebody else's business. Because I'm telling you, anyone who used their email to do a health assessment by using your link, their email is locked into you. Just today, a downline of mine, she said her friend is not getting through to register on with her toll link. It's a saying that her email is already existed in the system. I said, well, that means she registered with somebody else or something. No, she did the health assessment. It already locked in to her link. She had to create a whole new link. It already locked in. So there are people just using and doing health assessment left, right, and center. That person's email is locked into your account. If you get 200 people doing health assessment, you just had 200 people email locked into your account. And Live Good is bringing out so much other promotions, like customers registering customers and getting product credit. That means that that person who used your health assessment link 2 months ago, that person introduced a friend, them is a customer, and that person introduced a friend who is also a customer. You will just be seeing money in your credit wallet and you want to know where it comes from. Send your link out into the universe. Don't keep it in your pocket. Send it out there. It will be like ripples on water. You just don't know how far it will reach. Send it out there. And I will end by saying this. If right now you can't fly, no problem. Run. If you can't run, no problem. Walk. If you can walk, no problem. Crawl. But whatever you do, keep moving forward. Thank you, guys.